Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jai Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jai
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jai Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sri
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare Rama
Rama,
Hare Rama Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Hare Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare
Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare
Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev,
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jai Govinda Maharaj, Jai Govinda Maharaj, Jai Govinda Maharaj, Jai Govinda Maharaj.
Jai Govinda Maharaj, Jai Govinda Maharaj, Jai Govinda Maharaj, Jai Govinda Maharaj.
Jai Govinda Maharaj, Jai Govinda Maharaj, Jai Govinda Maharaj, Jai Govinda Maharaj.
Jai Govinda Maharaj, Jai Govinda Maharaj, Jai Govinda Maharaj, Jai Govinda Maharaj.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Oh, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Shila Prabhupada, Shila Guru Maharaj, Shila Gurudev, Shri Chardev Ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai Shila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Maharaj Ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai Giri Govardhana Ki Jai.
Jai,
Jai Deep Dham Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai.
Jai,
Srimati Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Jai
Jai.
Prams Ho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudeva Gaura Bhakta Ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai, all glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
Zana Didi Ki Jai.
Jai.
We're happy to see you. You can come today. You're okay. Krishna said you were sick. You're okay.
It just like I have a laptop on laptop, a certain guide, and I have a
Okay. As long as you're all right.
some other Skype, and the cat meowing here, wanting attention.
Muni Maharaj, do you have a light for your face? We can't see you.
Oh, Maharaj, let me just try a light. Can you see now?
Now we can see.
A lot of beard is there, Maharaj.
It will give only
Your face is cutting.
Where's your face, Santa Maharaj?
Sripad, Puri Maharaj's face is cutting. Krishna Kesava Prabhu.
We can see your face, Maharaj.
I'm not sure. It's on, I think.
I can see Santa Maharaj. I don't see Muni Maharaj.
Oh, we don't have enough room.
I think that's what's happening here.
Why they make the picture smaller?
Yeah.
I think the camera has to be adjusted. Krishna Kesava Prabhu.
Oh, there you are. Now everybody else is gone.
Pushum. Can you see me?
Yes, I can
We
see you.
you.
I see you. I see Vasra Prabhu. I see Shanta Maharaj.
We were afraid you have fever and short breath problem. Jana Rudy.
Only 4 people. Well, we can see him small. Oh, well, that's not good. I don't know.
I'm seeing 2 circles, but I don't know who those circles. Zana, how are you feeling now? Are you feeling better? Zana?
Yeah.
Are you feeling better?
I can hear you. I can hear everybody.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you well. Your picture is like this, but you know, if you don't move, the picture will be good.
Okay. How are you feeling now? Are you feeling better?
Yeah, except like I think I'm allergic to something. You can hear it in my voice, and I just spoke a little, maybe even milk, because in the morning when I have coffee and a little bit of milk,
Someone else came on.
Is not feeling well.
Hi.
Hare Krishna.
Lochan Prabhu.
Hello.
Lochan Prabhu.
Oh, Jai, Haribol.
Haribol.
See. How are you, everyone?
Okay, Lochan Prabhu. We haven't seen you in a long time.
It's been a long time, indeed. How are you?
We're okay. Everything okay there?
Everything okay, yes.
Everyone okay? Yeah.
Everyone okay. A little bit desperate to go out, but
okay.
Fine, yes.
How we teach ¿verdad, papá?
Así es, amor, sí.
So, Prabhu, you might have to send a link to the.
It's all in the group. All they have to do is look at the group.
Okay. So, Lochan Prabhu, do you have the Pocket Kirtan guide?
No, I don't.
What page are we first?
Who's there? Shanta Maharaj?
Yes, Maharaj.
Can you send it to Lochan?
Yeah, I will send you the Kirtan guide link.
Thank you.
Pocket Kirtan guide, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Sí, ¿por qué no? Más que tienes que salir tú también. Si la cargas tienes que salir.
¿Por qué no sale esta muchacha?
No, esta es la página de internet, amor, mira. Vamos a cerrarla. Aquí estamos ya. Vamos a hacer un kirtan.
What is your daughter's name again?
Emma.
Emma.
Yes.
Where's your tilak, Emma? Where's your tilak?
No tenemos.
Say we don't have.
You don't have? Okay. All right, so let's see now. Bucket Kirtan Guide.
I got the link. I will share Lochan Prabhu on your WhatsApp. Lochan Prabhu on
Yes.
your WhatsApp. I'm sharing on your WhatsApp.
Oh, yeah, WhatsApp. Yeah. Let me go to WhatsApp.
What's up?
Okay.
The same number you have, right?
What page
The
is
same
it?
number, yes.
38.
Yeah, I have sent.
¿Verdad, papá? Hace mucho viento, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Okay,
Vamos todos juntos.
we're on page 38.
Okay.
Page 38 of the Kirtan Guide. Where's Munimara now? Oh, they should have switch pictures at least.
I'm here, Maharaj.
Okay,
So which page, my 38?
page 38, Vandana.
Okay, Maharaj.
Do you see me?
You have a cat?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
yes.
What's the name?
Good, your cat is joining us for Kirtan.
Haribol.
It's scared to.
He's looking at us. Hey, Hare Krishna. All right.
You got it, Lochan Prabhu?
No,
I
not. I have the reading, today's reading.
No,
Page
what,
thir-
on
page
WhatsApp,
thir-
you got the link for the
Page
Kirtan.
No, the link is says chapter 2, heart-to-heart transmission.
No, in your WhatsApp. In your WhatsApp.
Nope. I have nothing.
Hmm.
It's to the WhatsApp.
Yeah, I sent it on your WhatsApp. Let me send it to you on Skype then. Let me see.
What's up, ¿verdad?
WhatsApp. Así es, amor. This is my phone number, just in case. It's supposed to be the same.
Yeah, I see that it is not going through. Why, I don't know. Okay, send it on your Skype just.
Yeah, it's in the Skype. Yeah.
Papá, ¿por qué no empieza la canción, papá?
Porque me están pasando un libro para cantar. ¿Están? Hare Krishna.
Sí. ¿Ah?
Ahí vamos.
Hare Krishna.
Exacto.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Exacto.
That's very nice.
Hare Krishna, ¿verdad, papá?
Hare Krishna, Emma.
Sí.
Hare Krishna, G.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna, ¿verdad?
Yeah. Okay, I got it now. Yeah.
Okay, page 38.
Hare Krishna, ¿verdad, papá?
Así es, amor. Ahí voy, hermosa.
Okay.
Okay.
Vande Ham Sri Guru
Siguru.
Sri Yuta Padakamalam
Kamalam.
Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Sha Srirupam Sagrajatam
Sagrajatam
Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam
Sajivam
Sadvaitam
Sadvaitam
Savadutam
Savadutam
Pariyana
Pariyana
Sahitam
Sahitam
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Devam
Devam
Sri
Sri
Radha
Radha
Krishna
Krishna
Padan
Padanam
Sahagana
Sahaganala
Lalita Shri
Lalita Shri
Vishakam
Visakam Cha
Om Agana
Mangyana
Timirandasya
Timirandasya Yanangyana
Yananjana
Salakaya
Sakaya
Chakshurun
Chakshurun
Militam
Militam
Jena
Jena
Tasmai
Tasmai
Shri
Shri
Gurave
Gurave Namaha
Puja Shri
Pujyasi Guru Varga
Pandita
Vandita
Mahavam
Mahavam Vinaya
Vitaya
Sada
Sada Orya Purya
Purya
Parampara
Parampara Pracharita
Prachalita Praja Pramurta
Prapamurta
Krite
Krite
Bhaktir
Bhaktir
Nirmala
Nirmala
Nirtar
Nirharasya
Hasya Nibritam
Nibritam
Samrakshakam
Sarasatam
Sararam
Sadaram
Vande
Vande
Shri
Sri
Guru
Guru
Devam
Devanata
Ananta Shira
Shirasya
Acharya
Acharvarya
Varam
Niya
Tijam Purva Bhista
Urvavista
Sapura
Supurakam
Guru
Guru
Ganaira
Gunayirashesha
Shisha Sambhushitam
Sambhushitam
Shindya
Chintya
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 Samasta
Samasta Veda
Veda
Nipunam
Shri
Rupa
Rupa Patana Nugam
Pantananugam
Govinda
Govinda
Vidam
Vidam Ujalam
Ujwalam
Bharatanum
Bharatanam Bhagyan
Bhaktyanvitam
Vitam Sundaram
Sundaram
Vande
Vande
Vishwagurum
Vishwagurum
Sadivya
Charivya
Bhagavad
Bhagavad
Premno
Premno
Hi
Hi Bijapuradam
Bijapuram Devam
Devam
Divyatanam
Divyatanam Suchanda
Suchanda
Vadanam
Vadanam Alarka
Balarachila
Kilanchitam
Chitam
Sandrananda
Sandranandadura
Parasade
Sadeka Varanam
Karanam
Shreya
Vidya
Vidya Buddhim
Buddhim Shri
Sri
Siddhanta
Siddhantan
Nikesh
Saraswati
Bhaktilasitam
Sitam
Saraswatanam
Saraswatanam
Param
Param
Vande Tam
Vandita
Subhadam
Subhadambalika
Saranam
Saranam
Sai
Ishwaram
Sri
Sridharam
Sri
Sri
Siddhanta
Siddhanta
Saraswati
Saraswati Vidito
Vidito Gaudiya
Gaudiya
Gorvanvaye
Guranvaye
Vato
Pato
Panavira
Panavya
Prabhata
Bhavate
Gagane
Gagane
Yogo
Yogra
Radhan
Sankirtanai
Kirtanai Mayavada
Mayavada Timigilodara
Nitya Jivanimam
Jivanimam
Krishna Prema
Krishna Prema
Sudha
Sudha
Bhigana
Bhigana
Sukam
Sukam
Radha
Radharabhum
Prabhum Tam Bhaje
Tambhaje
Namo
Namo
Gaura
Gaura
Kisoraya
Kisuraya
Bhaktavadu Pramurtaye
Bhaktavartamurtaye
Om
Gaurangi
Shri Padma
Padma
Pringaya
Prangaya
Radha
Radha
Bhavani
Bhavani
Sevane
Sevane
Vande
Bhakti
Bhakti
Bhakti Vinodam
Vinodati
Shri Gaura Shakti
Shakti Sarupam
Sarupakam
Bhakti Shastakirtam
Samrayam
Rasa
Rasarasa Sudanidhim
Sudanidhim
Gaura
Gaura
Vargabraya
Vrajapita
Sisesai
Srisar
Vaishnava
Vaishnavaya
Vandya
Vanya Vigraham
Vigraham
Jagannatha
Jagannatha
Prabhum
Prabhum Bande
Bande
Prematindri
Prematimbreda
Vaishnavam
Vaishnavam
Vanchakalpataru
Sakalpataruyasya
Yascha Kripa
Kripasinubhya
Sindhubhya
eva
Eva
cha
Cha
Patitanam
Patitanam
Pavanebhyo
Pavanebhyo
Vaishnavyo
Vaishnavyo Namo
Namo
Namaha
Namah Panchatattvam
Panchatattvamakam
Krishnam
Krishnam
Bhaktarupa
Bhaktarupa
Swarupakam
Swarupakam
Bhaktavatara
Bhaktavatar
Bhaktakyam
Bhaktakyam
Namami
Namami
Bhakta
Bhakta
Shaktikam
Shaktikam
Namo
Namo
Mahavajaya
Mahavajaya Krishna
Krishna
Prema
Prema
Pradayate
Pradayate
Krishnaya
Krishnaya
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Namne
Namni Gaura
Gauravasi
Tvishe
Namaha
Namaha
Jayatam
Jayatan
Suratau
Suratau
Pango
Pango
Mama
Mahamanda
Manda
Materigati
Materigati Matsarvasva
Matsarvasva Paramvajau
Radha
Radhamadana
Madana
Mohanau
Mohanam Divyad
Divyad
Vrindaranya
Vrindaranya Kalpadrumada
Kalpadrumada
Srimagara Simhasanastau Sri
Gandhara
Gandharva Shilabinda Deva Tresutarivi Sevyapano Smarami
Sriman
Sriman
Rasarasarandi
Rasarasaramdi
Vangsivata
Vansivata Tata
Sita
Siva
Darshan
Darshan
Venu
Venu
Svanayar
Sanayagopir
Gopir
Gopinata
Gopinata
Shriye
Shri Suna
Sunaha
Vrindaye Tulsi
Vrindayai Tulsi
Devai
Devyai Priyayai
Priyaya
Kesavasya
Esavasya
Cha
Krishna
Krishna
Bhakti
Bhakti
Hari
Prade
Devi
Devi
Satya
Satyavatya
Namo
Namo
Namaha
Namaha
Atanatra
Tanatra Mantra Gurum
Guru
Guru
Bhagavad
Bhagavatar
Gyan
Tadam
Vyasa
Vyasa Jagat
Gurunatva
Guru Tato
Udire
Yaya
Udiraya
Mudirayate
Jaya
Jasa
Saparika
Parikara Sri Guru Gauranga
Shri
Gandharva Govinda
Govinda Sundar
Sundar
Parapan
Parapamanam Jayastu
Sri
Sri
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Prabhu
Prabhu
Nityananda
Nityananda
Sri
Sri
Advaita
Advaita
Gadadhar
Gadadhar
Sri
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta
Bhaktivinoda
Vrinda
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
Hare.
Hare
Jai Srila Prabhupada Srila Guru Maharaj Srila Gurudev Srila Acharya Dev Ki Jai
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 Jai.
Nityan Ki Jai Jagal Premanandi Hari Hari
Hare
Bol
Hare Bol.
जय श्रीपाद भक्ति माधव पुरी महाराज की जय
Jai Prabhu Maharaj.
Jai Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. All right, page 105. Page 105. It's your new daughter. I think she's beautiful.
Looks like her father.
I think it's
Thank you. This is Hannah.
Amara Jivana Sada Papirata Nahika Punyera Leisha Amara
Amara Jivana Sada Paperata Nahika Punyera Lesa
Parero Udvega Diachi Ekata Diachi Jivera Klesha
Hare Udvega Diachi Ekata Diachi Jivere Klesha
Anija Shukha Lagi Pape Nahi Dari Daya Hina Swarta Para
निज
Nija sukha lagi pape nahi dari daya hina swarta para.
Para Suke Duki Sada Mitya Basi Para Duka Shuka Kara
Para
Para
suke duki
Yogi
sada mitya
Sadamita
basi
Bhasi
para
Paradukha
duka sukara.
O Shesha Kamanati Mahi Mora Krodi Damba Parayana
Oshe shaka mana
Kamana
hide maye mora
Guru
krodamba
Parayana
parayana.
Madamata Sada Vishaye Mohita Hingsa Garva Vibhushana
Mada
Madhava
mata sada
Vishaye
visaye
Mohito
mohita
Himsa
hingsa garva
Vibhushana
vibhushana.
Nidra Lasya Hata Sukarye Virata Akarye Udyogi Ami
निजाल
Nidral hata
Karje
sukarye virata akarye udyoge ami.
Pratishta Logia Sacha Acharana Lobahata Sarhakami
Pratisthalaya
Sattvachorana
Sadarana
Bhavata
Bhavata Sadgamini
Sadgamini
Ehena durjana sajana varjita aparadhi nirantara.
Ehena Durjana Sajana Varjita Aparadhi Nirantara
Ashubha karya shunya sadhanartha manna nana duke jara jara.
Subhakarya Sunya Sadhanartha
Sadhanarthamana
Manna Nana
Nanaduke
Duke Jara
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 Ovada ke ikanna upaya vihina tate dina akinchana.
Vardhake Kana Upaya Vihina Tate Daina Kinchana
O bhakati vinoda prabhu charane kare dukkha nivedana.
Bhakti Noda
Prabhuracharane
Prabhuracharane
Kariduka
Kare Dukkha Nivedana
Om mara jivana sada papirata nahi kapunyera lesha.
Amara Jivana Sada Papirata Nira Lesha
O parera udvega diachi ekata diachi jivera klesha.
Pare Udvega Diachi Ekata Diachi Jivera Klesha
Jai Bhakti Vidanta Thakur ki jai. I mean,
What are you looking for? Look it up in the index in the back. What are you looking for?
let me see. What, Shanta Maharaj? What is the
Yes, sir.
song? Disappearance of the Vaishnavas?
Gianilo Premodana.
Uh, where is that?
The page number, Maharaj?
Yes?
Let
Yeah,
me
Nilo.
find out.
J, J, K.
Jnana
No, no,
Sabalatara.
no. J, J,
Is it 153?
163. Okay.
153.
153.
Yes, ma'am. 153.
Rachara.
Okay.
153. Third para, the song starts there. Somehow it is, mixed together.
All right.
a bit of.
Ye, it is written Ye Anilo. Y-E.
Ye anilo prema dana karuna prachur.
Ye anilo premadana karuna pracho.
Ena prabhu kota gela acharya takor.
Ena
Ena
Prabhu.
Prabhu Kota Gela Acharya Thakur.
Kaha mora swarupa rupa kaha sanatan.
Kaha Mora Swarupa Rupa Kaha Sanatana.
Kaha dasara gunata patita pavan.
Kahada Saragunata Patita Pavan.
Kaha mora bhatta yuga kaha kaviraj.
Kahamora Bhatta Juga Kahavira.
Eka kale kota gela goronataraj.
Ekale Kota Gela Gora Nataraj.
O pasande kutiba mata anale pasiba.
Pasane Kutiba Mata Anale Pasiba.
Goranga gunera nidhi kota gela prabha.
Goranga Gunera Nidhi Kota Gele Prabha.
Esa se saba sangira sange yai kala vilas.
Sesapa Sangira Sange Yekaila Vila.
Se sangana panya kande narotamodas.
Se Sangana Pana Kande Narotamas.
Oye anila prema dana karuna prachur.
Jyanilo Premadana Karuna Prachu.
Ena prabhu kota gela acharya takur.
Hena Prabhu Kota Gela Acharya Thakur.
So this song in the remembrance of the Vaishnavas that have disappeared, departed from this world. This song is sung. Ochan is still there. Okay. And Rasaraj Prabhu,
Yes,
would you like to read
sure.
in
Where
English?
has Advaita Acharya, the
Yes.
Lord, where has Advaita Acharya, the Lord who mercifully brought the wealth of divine love to this world, gone?
Yeah.
Where?
Shanta Maharaj,
Yes, Maharaj.
would you like to read the next?
The translation you are reading, Maharaj?
Yes, Maharaj.
Yes, okay, Maharaj. Let me see, this. PDF in my blog.
Kahamora Swarupa Rupa.
Yes, Maharaj. 153. Kahamor, yes. Where are my Swarup Roop and Sanatan? Where is my Raghunath Das? Where are the saviors of the fallen souls?
Yes. And Muni Maharaj, would you like to read the next? What happened?
I have this Kirtan guide which I have seen.
Pocket Kirtan book.
Oh, I don't have that one now.
What page?
154.
154 now.
154 now. Where are
my Raghunath Bhatta and Gopal Bhatta Goswamis? Where am I to find Sri Krishna Das, Kaviraj now? All at once they have gone to join Lord Gauranga, the great dancer.
Yes. Then Kusham, can you read the next one?
Yes, Maharaj. I will break my head on a rock. I will enter into fire. Where shall I go to reach the reservoir of all qualities, Sri Gauranga?
Yes. And Lochan Prabhu?
Not finding the association of Sri Gauranga, who performed his pastimes with all these associates, Narottam Das weeps.
Yes. Thank you. Now where next? And we will sing that other, what is it? Samsara. Where's that located? Huh?
42.
42?
42.
45.
Purify. Sri Sri Gurvastakam. Samsara
45. I'll get it. All right. So, Shri Gurvastakam. You have that, page 45?
Yes, Maharaj.
Samsaradava Nanalida Loka Tranayaka Yunaganatvam.
Samsara
Samsara Nalalidha Loka
Nayaka
Pranaya Karuna Ghana Ghana Tvam
Pratasya Kayanana Ganarnavasya Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinam.
Pratasya
Kalyana
Kalyana Gunarnavasya
Gunarnavasya
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri Charanaravinda
Charanaravinda.
Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinam. Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinam.
Bande
Vande Guru Sri
Charanaravinda
Charanaravinda.
Vande
Vande Guru
Guru
Sri
Charanaravinda
Charanaravinda.
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Vaditya Madhyana Manasorasena.
Maha
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya
Gita
Gita
Swapramadhyanamantena
Aromanchakampa Shutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam
Romanchakampa Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Vande Guru Sri
Charanarvindam
Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri
Charanarvindam
Charanarvindam
Shri Vigrahara Dana Nityanana Sringara Mandira Marjanado
Sri
Aradhanityanana
Vigraharadhana Nityanana Sringaratha Mandira Marjanado
Ayuktasya Bhaktam Shani Unjatopi Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Yuttasya Bhaktam
Tasya
Chanjuyatopi Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri
Charanaravinda
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Vande
Vande Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri Charanarvindam
Charanaravinda
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri
Charanarvindam
Charanaravinda
Tato Vidha Sri Bhagavat Prasada Sadvana Triptana Hari Bhakta Sangam
Chaturvidha Sri
Shri
Bhagavat
Bhagavat Prasad
Prasada Sadhana Triptana Hari Bhakta Sangam
Kritvaiva Triptina Bhajata Sadaiva Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Kritvaiva Triptim
Triptim
Bhajato
Bhajata
Sadeva
Sadeva
Vande
Vande Guru
Guru Sri
Sri
Charanaravinda
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri
Sri
Charanaravinda
Sri Radhika Madhavi Orapara Madhurya Lila Guna Rupanam Nam
Sri Radhika Madhava
Madhavi
Madhurya
Madhurya
Lila
Rupanam
Gunarupanam
Pratikshana Swadanna Lolupasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Pratiksadana
Sarupasya
Nalopasya
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda Vande
Vande Guru
Guru Sri
Sri
Charanaravinda
Nikunjayono Radhikeli Sidayer Yayali Bir Yuktira Pekshaniya
Nikunja Juno Ratikeli Sijay Yayali Bir Yudhira Pekshaniya
Tatradi Dakshadati Vallabhasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Tatati
Daksha
Dakshadati Vallabhasya
Vasya
Vande
Vande
Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Oh, Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam
Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda Vande Guru Sri
Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Sakshararittvena samasta shastra yuktastasa bhavyate vasadbhi.
Sakshagdari Tvena
Samasta Shastre Uttasa Bhavate Vasadhi.
Kintu praboya priyaiva tasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Prabhuja
Priya
Priya
Eva
Tasya
Tasya
Vande
Vande
Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Yasya prasarad bhagavat prasaro Yasya prasara nagati kutopi.
Jasya Prashara
Prasada Bhagavat
Bhagavati
Prasado Yasya
Yasya
Prasada
Prasada
Nagati
Nagati
Kutopi.
Kutopi
Jayam Shubham Stasyaya Sasti Sanyam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Jayam
Dhyayastu Vam
Tasya
Tasya Yasasti Sandhyam
Tasya
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Sri
Charan
Oh,
Charanaravinda
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Vande Guru Sri
Charanaravinda
Charanaravinda Vande
Vande Guru
Guru Sri Charanaravinda
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Vande
Vande
Guru Sri
Charanarvindam.
Charanaravinda
Naravinda
Vande
Vande
Guru Sri
Charanarvindam.
Charanaravinda
Srimad Guru Rastakam Rame Muhurte Patati Prayatnat.
Srima Guru Rastakrameta
Sakametaruche
Uchai Rame
Brahmamurte
Murti
Patati
Patati
Prayatna.
Prayatna
Yastena Vrindavana Nata Sakshat Sevai Vallabhya Janu Sonta Eva.
Yastena
Yastena
Vrindavana
Vrindavana
Nata
Nata
Saksha
Sakshat
Sevai
Devanabhya
Vallabhya Janusanta Eva
Oh, and let's see. Huh? And Zana, can you read the English?
Uh, yeah, we were starting.
I
Okay,
off from
yeah,
one
45 top, right?
from one.
Yes,
Yeah. I
page
offer
45.
my unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, the ocean of goodness, who assumes the form of a cloud of mercy to deliver the souls burning into the blazing fire of material existence.
Yeah, Shanta Maharaj.
I offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet Sri Guru, who sets weeps of tears, trembles and experiences horripilation through his devotion to Sriman Mahaprabhu and becomes maddened at heart by chanting, dancing, singing and playing instruments.
And Rasaraj Prabhu.
I offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, who daily engaged himself and other devotees in dressing the deity with various ornaments, cleaning the deity's temple, and performing other devotional practices.
Okay, and Lochan Prabhu.
I offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, who is always satisfied by satisfying the Lord's devotees with the four types of tasteful Bhagavat Prasad.
All right. Ajay Prabhu, you are there?
Yeah, I'm there, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Dandavats Prabhu.
Sure.
Would you like to read?
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji. Uh, I offer my obeisance unto the Lord Sri Guru, who is always here to release unlimitedly sweet
The
nectar.
voice is coming very low, Ajay Prabhu.
Oh, okay. I'll come near. Is it clear now? Oh,
Yeah.
Closer up to the mic.
offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, who is always eager to release the unlimitedly sweet names, forms, qualities, and pastimes of Sri Sri Radhika Madhava.
And Muni Maharaj.
Yeah, I'm coming, Maharaj. So,
Number 6.
yes. I worship the lotus feet of the Divine Master, who is extremely dear to the supreme divine couple who sport in the groves of Braja, because he is greatly expert in those appropriate engagements that are performed by the Sakhis in order to serve the amorous pastimes of the divine couple.
Okay, but you don't have the Kirtan guide.
No, this is another one, Maharaj, 4th edition.
All right.
7th edition.
All right, then Kusham.
Yes, Maharaj. I offer my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, who
Gaudiya
is
text में है.
who is said by all the scriptures to be the Lord himself, and considered to be so by the sadhus, yet is the Lord's beloved devotee.
Okay, and Keshav.
I offer my obeisance unto the lotus feet of Sri Guru, praising and meditating upon his glory at the three junctions of the day. By his grace one gains the Lord's grace. Without his grace one has no shelter anywhere.
Okay, what are the three junctions of the day? Anyone know?
There's sunrise, and noon and
Sunset.
sunset.
Yes. Sunrise, noon, and sunset. Why are they junctions? Sunrise is when the evening comes to the morning, huh? Sunrise. And noon is when the morning comes to the afternoon. And sunset is when the afternoon comes to the evening again. So three Sundays or three junctions. Then one who very carefully recites aloud the Sri Gurvastakam during the Brahma Muhurta, the 96-minute period before sunrise, attains the direct service to the Lord of Vrindavan at the end of his life. So if you get up the hour and 96, hour and a half and 6 minutes before sunrise, about 4:30 at this time, 4:30, 4 o'clock, then you can chant this mantra and you'll have the service of Lord of Vrindavan, direct service of Lord of Vrindavan at the end of your life. So do you get up early? Then you can chant. A very auspicious time to rise in the morning and to chant, meditate on Gurudev, Krishna, and that will guarantee devotion, bhakti. A guarantee devotion will come in your heart if you can do that. Daily we will try to rise early before all the world gets started with its all nonsense at a very peaceful time. And you can meditate very nicely and meditate on all these things. It is very auspicious, very nourishing for the heart, mind and heart. All right, then. Now we wanted to read something from Govinda Maharaj, since Sunday, tomorrow, is his disappearance. We're honoring his disappearance anniversary. In 2010, he left this world. And very faithful and loyal disciple of Srila Sridhar Maharaj. And Srila Sridhar Maharaj, when he left this world, he gave to Govinda Maharaj the task of carrying on the mission of the Sri Chaitanya Saraswati. So if you go to that link that Krishna Keshava sent on the revealed truth, this is from the book that was made from lectures and other things that Srila Govinda Maharaj offered to the devotees. And this chapter is very nice. It's called Heart to Heart Transmissions. One thing that all the devotees recognize about Srila Govinda Maharaj was a very affectionate nature. Very affectionate nature. He always had a very heartfelt feeling toward the devotees. And they also had a very heartfelt affection for Srila Govinda Maharaj. It's like the personification of affection and love, personification of sweetness. And so this is a very nice expression of how he saw things in this heart-to-heart transmission. This heart means from Gurudev to the disciple, from Guru to disciple, that heart transmission. Some people don't understand that spiritual life means a relation. People used to come to our center. They still come, but they would always tell, why do I need Guru? I can read the books. I don't need Guru. I can read Prabhupada's books. I can read so many books. That's not spiritual life. Spiritual life means to have the relationship of one heart to another, one devotee to another. That's spiritual life. Spiritual is life. Personal. It's personal. Person to person. That's spiritual life. Not that you sit and meditate in your own room and think that I have a relation to God. That's not spiritual life. That's worshiping yourself. Saraswati Thakur. You think you're the best, you're the most important thing, person. And whatever you think and you have a relationship with that, that's enough. But it's not spiritual. Life. Life means there's relation. In the spiritual plane of there's service of the devotees, service of Krishna, everything is there in a personal way. That is spiritual life. We have to understand heart to heart connection, not a mental speculation within your own head. Have a relation with yourself. That's not the right idea. Okay, life is there, and is full of sat-cit-ananda, eternal and blissful and full of knowledge. We should not mistaken the spiritual life to be the same as material life. Material life, we have relationships also, but that's not with the Krishna at the center. The life with Krishna at the center, life with the devotees who are engaged in the service of Krishna, that is spiritual, transcendental. It's not considered devotees to be mundane persons in the same level. Devotees are special. They have a transcendental demeanor. They engage in transcendental activities, not connected with material, fruitive and activities and mental speculation and all that stuff. Devotees are interested in serving in devotion, serving the Supreme Lord, not going to work and serving your boss or serving this or serving that. That's another kind of service, but serving Krishna, serving the devotees, that is spiritual life. That is transcendental life. And those who can engage in those activities, they're of not ordinary nature. They're not ordinary persons. Whoever has that spirit of service of the divine, they come in a different category. Okay? Anyhow, so this heart-to-heart transmission, here is the essence of spiritual life, is given here. Not based on any other consideration but the heart, how that is developed, and that will determine your own spiritual development, how much that you can awaken that heart-to-heart transmission. There you'll find the spiritual world is waiting for anyone who likes to join there. But it requires great humility and understanding also, not an automatic thing. But the heart will know when he is satisfied, when she is satisfied. And that kind of life will be helpful and very enlivening. What everyone is searching for. So now, Shanta Maharaj,
Yes,
do
Maharaj.
you have that page?
Yes, Maharaj. Let me open again. 1 minute. Yes, Maharaj. I have, Maharaj.
Okay, can you read? Would you like to read?
Yes, Maharaj. This chapter 2, no, Maharaj? Heart to heart transmission.
Yes, where it starts with a question.
Okay, Maharaj. Question. We hear that all truth is present in the scriptures, specifically Srimad Bhagavatam, but how do we know when we are supposed to take the expressions in the scriptures literally or figuratively? How do we understand what the scriptures are really trying to say? Srila Govinda Maharaj. Can I continue, Maharaj, reading?
Oh, yes, please.
Srila Govinda Maharaj, how will we understand anything about the scriptures? We must first enter into a school. When we are admitted into a school, we are given appropriate lessons for our level by our teacher. When I am studying in a school, I pass through class 1 to class 2, then to class 3 and so on. In each class, what I am taught is not exactly the same. Each higher class does not present everything in the same way as previous class do. But whatever I learn in each class is appropriate and beneficial for me at my level. The Vedas, Vedanta, Upanishads, Srimad Bhagavatam and other scriptures are an ocean, and they contain so many verses which have many different meanings. Ultimately, they are all guiding us towards the same goal, Krishna Bhakti. But we are not always able to understand that. Sometimes it is very difficult to see that actually. Many different practicing processes are explained in the various scriptures: Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and others. If we want to understand the real advice of all the scriptures, if we want to understand where the scriptures knowledge is trying to take our consciousness, then it is first necessary to faithfully study the scriptural lesson that are appropriate for us in a school under the guidance of a proper teacher. That is the best process. We must be very conscious about reading the scriptures. The scriptures are not the easiest thing to understand. Srimad Bhagavad Gita explains how a student should approach a teacher to learn spiritual knowledge. Tatvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadakshanti te jnanam jnanina tattva darshinaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita 4.34. Here it is explained that a student must be a little qualified to approach a teacher. Srimad Bhagavad Gita says, first be surrendered, then inquire and serve. Your Guru will want to hear your questions and bestow his mercy upon you if you are really surrendered to him, you are humble and you have real hankering. First approach Gurudev through surrender, then serve him. Surrender alone is not sufficient. Surrendered service to Guru is the main thing that will give the sincere seeker the proper result in his search for transcendental knowledge. Someone may acquire general knowledge in other ways, but without uh, pranipata, surrender, pariprasna, sincere inquiry, and seva, service, transcendental knowledge will not reveal itself in the heart. When a student is a little qualified in this way,
Yes, good.
uh, and finds a guru who is a qualified teacher, the student must surrender to him and ask him questions and serve him. Everything will be revealed in the heart of the qualified sincere seeker by the qualified guru when the disciple is enriched with these three qualities of surrender, inquiry, and service, enriched with the mood of devotion. When that mood is present, everything will be set right. The Guru's heart will be melted by that student's sincere approach, and the Guru will be ready to teach the student. By this process, the student will understand through the melted heart of his Guru the essence of all the scriptures, everything that is to be found within the Vedas, Vedanta, Upanishads, Srimad Bhagavatam, and other scriptures. This is how we should try to learn the scriptures.
Okay, thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you, Maharaj.
And then Ajay Prabhu, would you like to read?
Probably is it the same book last time?
Huh?
Your phone's Wi-Fi is turned off, so I can't help you with that at the moment.
Which text we are reading, probably?
The link that Krishna Keshav Prabhu sent on the Skype. Real truth.
It's not opening for me.
Shall I send you on WhatsApp?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Let me.
All right. Goswam, you read then?
Yes, Maharaj.
Okay.
Scriptural experts.
Spiritual experts.
Spiritual experts, spiritual experts. We can see that the scriptures themselves always advise us about the position and necessity of the proper teacher, the sadhu. In Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami advised us, Yaha Bhagavata Padha Vaishnavera Stani. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Anjalila 5.131. Go to the Vaishnava, a devotee, and hear from him the meaning of. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
There's an echo. Hello?
Go ahead, you can read.
Go to the Vaishnava, the devotee, and hear from him the meaning of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Only read Srimad Bhagavatam in the association of the Vaishnavas. Without the Vaishnava, we cannot understand the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam, and we will undoubtedly proceed in the wrong direction. It is necessary to hear the explanation of Srimad Bhagavatam or any scriptures from some expert. Only when we hear from an expert can we understand the real meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. Our knowledge is very limited. Nobody can say, I am full with all knowledge. Even Srila Guru Maharaj told us, I am a student. You consider yourselves masters. I consider myself to be a student and all of you to be students. Nobody is a master. It was Srila Guru Maharaj's conception that we are all students. Therefore, we must try to understand what our lessons are from a proper teacher. Through one who understands the essence of the lessons we are to learn, we can easily understand that what our lessons are. It is very difficult to understand otherwise. Shall I continue, Maharaj?
Yes, please.
We may make wrong interpretation, not understanding the real meaning of the scriptures, and we may be deceived. It is necessary to hear the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam from a proper interpreter and servitor of Krishna, like Srila Guru Maharaj. Srimad Bhagavatam itself has given two formulas for understanding Srimad Bhagavatam. One prescribes reading Srimad Bhagavatam, and the other prohibits reading Srimad Bhagavatam. If someone suddenly opens Srimad Bhagavatam and follows what comes in front of them, then they will proceed in the wrong way. It is necessary to harmonize the whole of Srimad Bhagavatam's conception. And who can harmonize it? Only one who knows the fundamental basis and full meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. There are so many things written in the scriptures, and they are no doubt very good things. But because we have limited knowledge, we can also easily misunderstand the words of the scriptures. We must discuss the scriptures with a sadhu to, to clarify what we are understanding the scriptures properly, that we are understanding the scriptures properly. Satam prasangam mama virya sambido bhavanti hriday karna rasayanaha kataha. Saj jasodnad asvi apavarka vartmani shradha pratir bhaktir anukramisyati. Srimad Bhagavatam 3.25-25. The Lord Himself explains in Srimad Bhagavatam, discussions about me heard in the association of my pure devotees nourish your ears and heart. They fill your souls with ecstasy. Only when someone proceed in their spiritual life under the guidance of my devotees will they naturally develop proper faith, attachment, and devotion. What is written in books and what is heard directly from the sadhu are two completely different things. What we may read or hear outside the association of the sadhu is not Hriday Karna. Rasya Nahi, Rasya Naha, Tatha. Nectarian words which nourish our hearts and fill us with ecstasy. Only when we hear from the sadhus are we receiving something in the proper channel, receiving something descending down from Goloka Vrindavan through the hearts of our Paramparas Guru, which is perfect and necessary for our spiritual life. Only when we hear from the proper channel from the sadhus is there a transmission of the power which reveals the essence of the scriptures, words in our hearts. We are given real entrance into what we hear in the scriptures by the sadhu.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Then Muni Maharaj, would you like to read?
She's not unmuting.
Okay.
Oh, yes, now I got it. Yudhishthira Maharaj was a wise man. Over here it got muted.
Huh? Can you find it? Following the great souls.
Yeah, my computer Maharaj is not
Not
unmuting. I don't know for what
not
reason.
working? All right. What happened?
Is yeah, now I got it.
Okay.
Okay. Yudhishthira Maharaj was a wise man. He was very qualified and had studied so many scriptures, the Vedas, Vedantas, Upanishads, and so on. He also received much advice from various rishis and munis. But after studying so many things, he was puzzled and could not find a settled position. Everything is good, everything is bad. It is good, it is bad, it is good, it is bad, it is good, it is bad. Yudhishthir Maharaj could not conclude what was the proper way to get relief from the illusory environment and become established in a clean position. Lastly, he could only conclude that anyone who tries to discover what religion is simply by reading the scriptures will become crazy. Tarko apratishthah srutayo vivinna nasavrishirjasya matam na bhinnam dharmasya tattvam nihitam guhayam mahajano jaina gatah sapantha. Mahabharat Bon Parva 313117. Yudhishthira Maharaj said, we cannot take the advice of the Vedas directly. Our store of knowledge is very limited, and the knowledge given in the Vedas is very vast. The Vedas explain Pratyaksha Gyan, Parokha Gyan, collective knowledge, Aparoksha Gyan, subtle knowledge, and Adhaksha Gyan, transcendental knowledge. Also, the Rishis who describe Vedic knowledge present many different interpretations of it and are not always perfect. Parasar Rishi presented one conception, Vasishtha Rishi presented another, Chyavan Rishi presented another, and so on. There are so many rishis and they presented many different conceptions. Thus, the Jiva souls become confused. They do not find the truth with only the scriptures, the differing opinions of the rishis, and their own beliefs. To find such conception, you must follow the path of Mahavira, the great souls in whose heart the truth is living. स्वयंभूर्नारदः शम्भुकुमारः कपिलमनुः प्रह्लादो जनको भीष्मो बलिर्वैयासकीर्वयम्. श्रीमद्भागवतम 6th canto 3rd chapter 20th verse. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Vedavyas indicated that Brahma, Narada Rishi, Shiva, the four Kumaras, Sanaka, Sanatan, Sunandana, and Sanandana, Kapil Dev, Manu, Prahlad Maharaj, Janak, Raja, Bhishadev, Bali Maharaj, Sukdev Goswami, and Jamaraj are all Mahajans. These particular 12 Mahajans are described throughout the scriptures and are so glorious. Their primary qualification is that they are devotees of the Lord. Actually, all great devotees of the Lord should be considered Mahajans. Once, many of these 12 Mahajans who are listed in Srimad Bhagavatam were discussing a verse from Srimad Bhagavad Gita about the position of the Lord's devotees. But they could not come to a proper conclusion about it. In the meantime, they saw Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur going by and they called him over, O Vaishnav Thakur. You know the proper meaning of this verse. Please come and join us. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained the verse to them, and they were very happy. Devotees like Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur are the greatest Mahajans, and anyone who follows their guidance will be supremely benefited. Labhastesam jayastesam kutastesam parabhavah jesham indivarashyamo hridayastho janardanaha. Pandava Geet. Bhagavan Sri Krishna is living in an effulgent way within the hearts of his dear devotees, and his pastimes are always going on there very gloriously. Such devotees are truly great souls, Mahajans, and are always happy and successful. All directions should lead us towards Lord Krishna and the real Mahajans, Lord Krishna's pure devotees. We must follow a proper devotee whose activity is top to bottom dedicated to Lord Krishna's service. His practice and his lifestyle will be the perfect example of religious life for us, and his guidance will give us the proper understanding of the scriptures. Discussing the scriptures with qualified Vaishnavas, pure devotees, and sadhus is always the best thing for the practitioners. Practitioners know something, no doubt, but they do not know everything. When they discuss scriptural matters with love and affection with a qualified sadhu, then they must be benefited by that. The realization of the proper meaning, feeling, and everything will come to them.
Okay, thank you. Lochan Prabhu, can you read?
Yes.
Okay, religion of the heart. Huh?
When Krishna wants to reveal transcendental knowledge in your heart through his devotee, it must be revealed. Even you won't be able to check it. So we need connection with Krishna devotees. Thus, the actual question is, how can we recognize a genuine devotee, a true religious person? To whom does Krishna reveal himself? The first verse to explain this, which explains the theme of our book Religion of the Heart, must be Vidva Vidvadbhi Sevita Sadbir Nidyam Advesha Ragibhihi. Hrida Jena Janujnato Yodharmastam Nivodata. Manu Samhita 2.1. Srila Guru Maharaj once gave a lecture in the library of Dhanbad before a gathering of many highly qualified pandits and wealthy persons. He started his lecture with this verse. He explained that people think religion is found in books and that those books are written in particular languages, but that religion does not actually come from books or languages. Religion is communicated through the transcendental language of heart transactions. All religion presented in scriptures is first revealed in the hearts of rishis, munis, and sadhus. After it appears in their hearts, it is transmitted forward from heart to heart, and it later may take the form of books. So, what can we say about religion? How much can we understand it? It is a matter of the heart. How can we feel the beauty and understand the glory of religion if our hearts are presently as filthy as a dustbin? Because our hearts are impure, we must try to understand religion from a clean-hearted sadhu.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu. And then, let's see, Rasaraj Prabhu?
Sure. Qualities of a sadhu. What are the qualities of a sadhu? Vadbi Sevitar Sadbir. A perfect sadhu cleanly and clearly understands the Vedas, the Vedanta, and the essence of their directives. Vivadbhi. He always serves their purpose, Sevitaha. He has no deficiency in simplicity, cleanliness, or proper behavior, Sadbhir. He has control of his six senses, and he has regard for everyone. His only sadness is the suffering of others. Vedavyas, the author of all the Vedic scriptures, was a true sadhu. He saw so many other sadhus and was also praised by so many sadhus. He knew everything about revealed knowledge, but more so than knowledge and even behavior. What did he say was the best quality of a sadhu? Nimarsaranam Satam, Srimad Bhagavatam 112. The sadhu's heart is completely clean and clear. There is no even a tiny dirty thing within it. This means that the sadhu is never envious of others. Nityan advesa ragibhi. He has no enviousness or anger and holds full love and affection within his heart for everyone. A sadhu with these qualities who is fully attached to Krishna consciousness is a real Mahajan, a real leader of humanity, and is always rightly engaged in religious service. Krishna Bhakta Niskama Ateva Santa Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Kami Sakaliya Shanta. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 19.149. One who is interested in the mundane, selfish enjoyment, liberation, or supernatural power is not a sadhu. One who has no desire for selfish enjoyment, who wants to give rather than take, who is always engaged 24 hours a day in serving the desires of the divine Lord, he is a sadhu. He alone is a truly peaceful, perfect gentleman. Real religion is the beauty that appears within the heart of such a sadhu, the transcendental feeling revealed in such a sadhu's heart through his life of service. Whatever advice and instruction such a sadhu expresses is true religious instruction and can never be harmful to anyone. If we will receive a hard transmission from that type of sadhu and follow his guidance, we must feel the benefit of a truly religious life. and come to understand the universal religions of all souls, Jaiva Dharma. If anyone will proceed according to the guidance of a pure sadhu, then from that launching pad they will happily fly into the sky of virtue and reach the peak of religion. There is no party spirit or sectarian interest in such pure religion.
Thank you. And then, Zana, would you like to read?
I don't know where to find it, guys.
You don't know
I,
where to find it?
yeah, I have the pictures on the screen, and I don't. I
We're in
cannot.
the
I don't know where.
we're in the universal religion section.
No, what I have right now, I have pictures on the screen. I don't know where you guys opened it up from.
Oh, in the group,
Oh,
he
what
said. Krishna Kesava said in the group message.
If she highlights on the screen and clicks the 3 lines.
If you highlight on the screen and click the 3 lines
Top left corner.
in the top left corner.
top left corner, I have on the top left corner, it says Krishna is recording the call. This is what on my screen.
Right below that, there should be 3 lines.
Right below that should be 3 lines.
I don't see it there. But
no, I don't have them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm afraid to touch any, and like in the very middle, I have a white box. It says Bhakti Kishama Shanta, mute, remove from call, see full video feed, send message, view profile is in the middle. I don't know. It just popped up.
Okay. All right. And then
and then on the very top, wait.
Still there?
Huh?
Now everything. See, I touched the screen and now everything disappeared.
Oh dear.
Yeah, except like I see you.
You can see me.
Now, I see you in the little circle, and you and Chris.
Okay.
I need to. Maybe I'll touch it again. This one.
All right. Anyone like to read? Who's there? I did read.
Marge, I can read again.
Okay. Is Ajay? Did Ajay read? All right, go from you read.
Universal religion. After Srila Guru Maharaj's lecture, in which he made many of these points about true religion, one very well-to-do man in the audience spoke. In the past, we have heard about Vaishnava Dharma, and we considered that Vaishnava Dharma was a branch of Hindu Dharma. But I am so satisfied with what I have heard from Srila Sridhar Maharaj that I now understand that all religion properly is present within Vaishnava Dharma. I know now that Vaishnava Dharma is one. It is the true universal religion, and all other dharmas are subparts of Vaishnava Dharma. I feel now that universal Vaishnava Dharma is the best thing for all Jiva souls. Srila Guru Maharaj's style was always very broad and perfect. He was always conscious about what he was doing, and he always presented everything according to the scriptures, politely with clear logic. Some sannyasis and brahmacharis would present our Param Gurudev's conception, Srila Saraswati Thakur's conception, in a hammering way. But Srila Maharaj was completely different from them. I am fortunate that I have heard many things from Srila Guru Maharaj. I have seen that so many people receive divine light from him, and that this light became the light of our life of their life.
Okay. And Krishna Kesava, maybe you can read.
My life in Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mutt with Srila Guru Maharaj was always very restricted. I would not do anything without the permission of Srila Guru Maharaj. At least I can say for myself that I never did anything that Srila Guru Maharaj did not give me permission to do. When the property of Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mutt was in a critical position, I had to go to Kalna every day for 2 months to defend the mutt in court. Each day, I would travel from the mutt to the court in Kalna and return home, but I would not go anywhere else along the way. One day, Srila Guru Maharaj asked me, "Have you seen the temple of Gauri Das Pandit in Kalna?" I said that I had lived near the temple all my life, but that I had never once seen the temple. Srila Guru Maharaj said, "Next time you go to Kalna, offer your Dandavat Pranam to Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu there." It was only then that I ever visited that temple. Also, I never visited Mahaprabhu's sannyas place in Katwa for 28 years until I received the service order of Srila Guru Maharaj. Our life was very restricted under Srila Guru Maharaj, but we actually never felt any restriction. We always felt everything to be the natural love and affection of Srila Guru Maharaj. We felt that our service life was guided by Srila Guru Maharaj, and we could simply and happily follow his orders. That was the natural law of Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mutt. Everyone would follow the rules automatically with love and affection. It is always best when people will follow religious rules and regulations naturally with love and affection, with respect and honor. This was the standard we followed in Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mutt from the beginning, and we never felt the necessity for anything else. In that environment, I heard from Srila Guru Maharaj for many years and learned something about the essence of the scriptures, the essence of religion, through him.
Okay, thank you very much, Prabhus, Mataji. And some verses are given here in a footnote. Yaha Bhagavata Pada Vaishnavera Sthane Ekanta Ashraya Kara Chaitanya Charane Chaitanyera Bhaktaganera Nitya Kara Sangha Tabeta Janiba Siddhanta Samudra Taranga. The Antalila of Chaitanya Charitamrita is go and study Srimad Bhagavatam with the Vaishnavas. Sincerely take shelter of Sri Chaitanya's feet and always associate with his devotees, then you will understand the waves in the ocean of truth. And I think that was spoken by Mahaprabhu. No. Who was that spoken by?
Saru Damodar Bhatt.
Damodar. Hoy Prabhu Daya Maya Tomara Charana Dvaya Shruti Shirapari Sobhapaya Guru Jana Shire Puna Sobhapaya Sataguna Deki Amar Parana Judaya. Gita, from the Gita Mala. O merciful Lord, seeing your feet become more beautiful atop the heads of the scriptures, and 100 times more beautiful atop the head of my Guru, soothes my heart. And says reasoning is inconclusive. The scriptures are variegated. One whose conception is not distinctive cannot become a rishi. True dharma is thus secretly concealed. Therefore, the way of the great souls is the path.
Mahajana Jena Gata Sapantha. That one it is given.
Okay. And Sarunam Samachitanam Sutaram Mat Kritatmanam Darshanan no Bhavid Banda Pungso Krishno Savituryata. Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto. As there is no darkness when one's eyes see the sun. So there's no bondage when one sees the Ekupoi sadhus whose heart are exclusively dedicated to me. And then, tu ayama lavinyapi na swargam na punar bhavam bhagavat sangi sangasya martyananam kim utashisha, from the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto. There is no comparison between even a moment of association with the Lord's associates and heaven or liberation. There is no comparison between even a moment of association with the Lord's associates and even heaven or liberation. So what is to be said of mortal benedictions? Heaven or liberation don't even compare with the moments of association of the Lord's devotees. People want to go to heaven. They want liberation. But that is, I heard one politician in this country, something that President Trump said about the Democrats, and she called that chicken feed. Chicken feed. So, food do you give to the chicken? That is like heaven, and liberation is like that compared to the association of one moment. One moment association of the sadhus. Lavamatra. Lavamatra Sadhu-Sanga. Sarva Siddhi High. In Sanskrit it is told like that. Lavamatra. A lava is a fraction of a second. Lavamatra, the measure of a fraction of a second. Even that much. Sarva Siddhi Hoy, every perfection can be achieved by one fraction of a second of sadhu-sanga. All right. All of my good friends, sadhus, all my good friends, sadhus, having your association means everything, everything to us. All right.
We are like Maharaj, fallen souls, and you are, giving us some remembrance, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Any questions?
I have one question, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm Ajay Prabhu.
Yeah, yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
So, just now before the class, my friend asked me a question, Prabhuji. Like, he said, so it also became my question also after listening to it. He said in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna told, concentrate on the karma rather than the results. Like concentrate on your duty rather than the results. So he was asking me how to get the taste for doing the duty, how to get the happiness. We get mostly when we see the results, we get happy. But how to get the happiness while doing the work?
Yes. So here is explaining in this what we read that the secret, even Srila Prabhupada once explained also, the secret to spiritual enthusiasm, spiritual success, is to please the Vaishnava. If we can, in our whatever service we are doing, whatever duty we are performing, if we can please the Vaishnava, please Gurudev, please Sadhu, there we will get the result that we are looking for, the inspiration to go on, the inspiration to make progress. As I said, this is a heart transaction. It must be from the heart. Everything must come at the heart level. And when the heart transmission is completed, then something can happen in the spiritual plane. Without that, we can go on for millions of lifetimes. We won't get to that higher platform. remain at the plane we are situated. There's the whole spiritual realm. Is the key to get there is the heart. Things that happen with the heart. I remember this one movie we saw. I think it's called Ghost. I don't know if anyone ever saw that movie. Anyhow, in the end of that movie, the, the person who had departed, he told that the thing that is most important is the love that you develop in this life, that you take with you. That the only thing you take with you is the love you develop. That will go on in your next life and next life, that love. And that's not something that can be artificially manufactured. That doesn't require study. It doesn't require knowledge of the scripture, all these things. It doesn't require duties, fulfilling duties or whatever. Karma, gyan, yoga, mystic perfections. That's not the thing that carries over. What you have becomes your permanent wealth is the love. That love. Very, they say God is love. Come into that world requires that only. And that requires having proper personal relation. Proper personal relation. That's all. Not complicated. But our weakness is that we don't have that. We don't know how to properly and affectionately relate to the sadhu and have those qualities. We need those qualities of humility, of surrender. Otherwise, everyone is in defense mode, defending against one another, either defending or offending. Either defending or offending. Then what's the question of affection? So, devotee's life has to be based on certain principles of humility, tolerance, and respect.
Yes.
Tolerance and respect. And then heart is fertile ground for developing affection. Who said you can chant the holy name with affection, with love. And that's what we are looking for. The goal of Krishna consciousness is prem. Raghunath Das said, prem. Rupa Goswami has given that. Prem is the highest goal. Raghunath Das has given us Radha Dasya. That by serving the devotees, we can get to there. Is that clear?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhu.
Don't try to think of how to get around the relation we have with the devotees, Sadhu-Sanga. We can't get around that. You have to come to that. Otherwise, everything will be just like a useless exercise. That won't get you to where you want to go. Hare Krishna. Anything else?
I have a question.
Yes.
Like, well, if we serve to and love our devotees, but so it counts. But if we do the same to the people who are not devotees, then it doesn't count.
Well, of course, we have to be kind to everyone. We don't try to be nice to the devotees and then bad to everyone else. But we have to be discriminating also, because if you develop a relationship with a non-devotee who doesn't care about Krishna or anything else, atheist or materialist who wants to enjoy sense gratification, who wants to get become wealthy or this or that, whatever other motives they may have, then you'll also become influenced in that way. So you want to avoid those things which will take us away from the transcendental experience. If we get too close to the materialist mentality, then we will also become in that mentality. A materialist mentality means that I want to dominate the world. I want to be the dominator in the world. That I am the lord of all I survey. And they will want to dominate you also. And you may also develop that mentality. That's opposite of spiritual life. So if we want to develop a close relationship with those who have humble, tolerant, respectful nature and can appreciate the sacred, the divine, then the real qualities of humility and so forth can be found there. Purity of heart. Oh, we do make a distinction. We will experience a difference between that kind of relationship with a mundane person and the spiritual person, transcendental person. There's a difference. It's like eating food. You can make rice and eat it, or you can make rice and offer it to Krishna and then eat it. It's different. It's not the same. One is called prasad, the other is called bhog. Same eating is there in both cases, but it's different. Completely different. You can chant somebody's name. Barbara, Barbara, Barbara. You can chant that name, any name, Vincent or Albert or whatever, but it's not the same as chanting Krishna's name. So, although they look the same, they're not the same. There's a difference between the transcendental love and a mundane love. But of course, devotee can see within everyone there is a soul. There's a soul. There's spirit. And he tries to relate to that. But because people are of different mentality, how much they can understand that, how much they don't, then we have to be a little careful. Of course, in the highest platform, the Uttamadhikari, he can see the spirit within everyone. He can see everyone is a soul, everyone is a servant of Krishna. And no, it doesn't make any discrimination between the devotees and non-devotees. That's also possible. But in the middle stage or lower stage, then we make some discrimination because we can be easily diverted. That depends on the individual, how much they can understand and either be influenced by his associates or he can influence them. You were reading about Haridas Thakur when that one prostitute came and wanted to entice him. He was chanting Hare Krishna and she came, she was sent actually to try to divert him from his spiritual path. And she came to his room and said, I'd like to have a relation with you. Haridas told her, okay, I'm a little busy now. I have to finish my chanting. When I'm finished, then I will come and take care of you. And so she had to wait. And then while she was waiting, he was chanting, and she heard the pure sound of his chanting. And she became purified. She lost her desire to make him fall down. And she became exalted. Like that, depending on the individual, how much he can influence and how much he can be influenced, that is depending on our own advancement in spiritual life. Who can influence others? They have no problem. They can do anything and everything. And they will always influence them to come to the higher position without themselves being drawn down to a lower. Is that okay?
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. Other questions?
Maharaj,
Yes?
it seems that Srila Govinda Maharaj always given emphasis to learn the spiritual science from the sadhu, not from one's own, what you can say, intellectual capacity through scripture.
Yeah.
And he's given that example through his life, and also he many times mentioned that.
Yes. That emphasize that is Raghunath Das. Who is follower of Rupa Raghunath? They understand it very well. Raghunath Radha Dasya means service of the Vaishnava. Some people come to Guru and they want his guidance, they want Guru's advice, they want his blessings and so forth, so that they can get closer to Krishna. They utilize Guru for their getting closer to Krishna. This is not the right mood. We don't take Guru's help for getting our relationship with Krishna, improving our relationship. Some people do that. That's Kanishta mentality. Krishna is the most important. Then Guru and Sadhu, they can help us, so then we take their association. Not this Kanishta mood. Real Uttam or Raghunath, Raganuga Bhakta, the proper follower of Raghunath Das, they understand that Krishna is not approached like that. Krishna comes to us as Guru. Acharya Mam Vijanayat. Our approach is not like that, like the Kanishta. To see Krishna within Guru. How Krishna is coming to us through Guru. To try to reach Krishna through Guru. Not not in competition. Is Krishna conscious and I want also to become? No. We have to serve Krishna through Guru. Through Guru. Then we can understand more properly how to come to Krishna. Very difficult. Maybe finer understanding is required there. But we must come to that platform. How to serve Krishna through Guru. Krishna is coming to us as Guru, then we can approach Krishna like that way. And then we'll have a proper conception, will come. Then, is it okay?
Yes, Maharaj. Very nice, Maharaj. You
Then,
have once told also there are different types of devotees with Krishna. Those who are, intimate, more intimate to Krishna, and some are more intimate and like they follow everything what Radharani, decides or takes the side.
right. Yes, there are so many differences in the spiritual world. So many different types of servitors. Okay. Any other?
I was reading a book from Srila Guru Maharaj, and he said that we talked so many times about devotees, and we understand that all the associates of Krishna are devotees. But we see that we can see actually what a devotee is until Santa Rasa. But from Vaksalya, Rasa, and up, we will not see, actually, it will be difficult to recognize a devotee. So he explained that devotee means one who follow Krishna instructions faithfully. But that happened until Santa Rasa. But in in Sankhya Rasa and Vatsalya, Madhura Rasa, sometimes they don't follow Krishna. Sometimes they do the opposite for the lila. So it's not easy to recognize devotion or devotees at that time. So it says that they sometimes even they try to go opposite what Krishna wanna do, and that is a difficult to understand a devotee at that point, because we know that devotion is to follow the instruction of Krishna, and sometimes they deny something to Krishna, and this is a higher kind of a lila. That's what I explained there. Like sometimes Yasoda Mata is cooking some food for Krishna, and Krishna smell the food that Yasoda is cooking, and they say, Mother, I want to eat that right now. He said, no, you have to wait. You have to wait until I finish. You have to take a bath, change your clothes, and then you will eat. He said, no, I want to eat it now. And Yasoda said, no, you have to wait. So that is what they say, that it's difficult to see, like if we understand devotees at that point, because it's sometimes like going opposite to Krishna. That's why I explain.
Yes. Sridhar has often remarked about that surrender means even to go beyond the scriptural injunctions, a willingness to go beyond scriptural injunctions. Just like he gave the example of the servant and the king in the palace. Servant is not supposed to go in the palace room, in the throne room with the king. When the king is there, the servant should not go in that room. But if somebody's in the throne room with the king and tries to kill him or hurt him, and the servant comes in to stop, then he is actually violating the rule, but he's doing that out of love for the king. He actually has some higher realization. Then that person says, "Oh, I can't go there. Let that man kill the king." And not a very high realization. Huh? So the higher realization is to, irrespective of what comes to me, what maybe some difficulties may come to me, independent of that, I will go and serve. And some bad reaction may come to me, no problem. Uncle Hopi's wanted to give some Krishna, what is that, Narada told Krishna has a headache and he wants the foot dust of his devotees on his head. And Gopis, then he went to the Brahmin, he said, no, I can't give any. That would be a horrible offense. If I gave my foot dust to Krishna, I won't do that. Huh? And like that, he went to so many people, they wouldn't do that, put their dust in their feet, the dirt from their feet on Krishna. How I can imagine doing such a horrible thing. Then he went to the Gopis. Krishna has a headache, he wants some foot dust from dirt from your feet. Then, yes, here, they took all the dirt they could give. Here, give it. This will help him. We're ready. Even we go to hell for that. We don't care if this will cure him. So, like that, going beyond all rules and regulations to serve the Lord. That will be higher sense of devotion than one who is strictly following everything and trying to do it in a very systematic way, scientific way.
Thank you, Maharaj.
It's interesting. In the highest plane, it's called aprakrita. Aprakrita gyan. Huh? Aprakrita means it looks like material, but it's not. Prakrita is material, and aprakrita is the negation of the material. But it's not like the material, but it's the negation of the material. Hard to interpret how to understand that. But Krishna likes that when they don't see him as the Supreme Lord. They see him as an ordinary boy. He likes that kind of relationship better than those who come to him as the Supreme Lord and try to relate to him in that way.
Guru Maharaj always say that Krishna deal with his associate like in a black market. Everything is like difficult to obtain. That's why he get more enjoyment. When nothing is like clear, everything is like sideways and
Spontaneous.
it's like a baraquilla, rasa.
Yes, spontaneous. The spontaneous feelings of the heart is more important than any calculated relation. Spontaneous. So one should not try to go in that direction immediately without having developed some qualification. Otherwise, that can be very damaging. Until one becomes qualified, then he may be able to understand those things. We must be very careful at the same time.
Yes.
Then, any other question? Hare Krishna. So many things to understand here, huh?
Yes.
and inconceivable also. So here we are here every Saturday now during this epidemic. Happy to see you all coming. Ochan Prabhu, very happy to see you also. A wonderful little family you have there.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Everybody is safe.
Huh?
Everybody is safe.
Everybody is?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Safe.
Yes, we're all safe.
We are
How
missing.
about you guys in India?
Everybody is safe
About you?
at the lotus feet of Krishna, Guru, then we remain safe.
We are missing Lochan Prabhu's wonderful prasadam.
Yeah, we had to repeat that again.
Krishna Keshava Prabhu,
Yes.
I just sent you today's prasadam thali for everyone.
What was that, Didi?
I just sent you on WhatsApp today's prasadam thali for everyone.
I can smell it.
It's all Ekadashi prasadam today.
Yeah. Jai. I can't wait to dive in. Kusham had sent the picture of the prasadam for today.
Oh.
For our feast that's coming up.
All right. So now you can all relish prasad.
Today's Ekadasi for you there, Maharaj?
Ekadasi, yes. We observe Mahadwadasi today.
Okay, Maharaj.
Tomorrow, if you can remember Govinda Maharaj and make an offering in his honor.
Yes, Maharaj.
That would be very nice. All right. We better stop now. Although I could stay here all day with you all. Okay. Am I done to what?
Puri Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Jai Vaishnavinda ki jai.
Jai.